When you hear the name Thor, what pops in your head? Marvel Thor hammer flying through lightning and a thunder shaking the sky? With the classic Asgardian hero? Well, turns out, Thor isn't just one guy and Marvel lied to us. Thor got multiple versions. You've got Marvel's Hollywood Thor. You've got God of War's brutal Thor. And then the original Norse mythology Thor, the blueprint. Today we're putting all three side by side, from looks to destiny, and trust me, the last twist will change how you see the God of Thunder forever. Spoiler warning, show some super move by subscribing. Alright, let's start with how these legends look. Appearance: Marvel's Thor, golden-haired, blue-eyed, picture-perfect prince. Muscles carved like he lives in the gym, red cape flowing, armor shining like fresh chrome. He's what you'd get if divinity had a skincare routine. Now, God of War's Thor? Totally different beast. Red-bearded, scarred, pot-bellied, pale. This dude doesn't pose. He dominates. Every inch of him screams, "I drink ale, then break mountains." His armor? Rough, practical, made for war, not the runway. And mythic Thor, the OG? Big, broad, red beard, shoulders like a bear. He's got his strength-doubling belt, Magni Jord, and iron gloves, Yarngrafer, to grip Mjolnir's short handle. He's not a prince, he's a worker god. Solid, powerful, unpolished, more farmer with a hammer than model with lightning. Personality: Marvel Thor? Noble heart, loud laugh, big ego. He's brave, loyal, sometimes naive, but he grows with every loss, always chasing worthiness like it's a lifestyle. God of War Thor? Oof. He's haunted, angry, used by Odin as his personal attack dog. But behind the rage, you see flickers of regret. Especially around his family. He's a man crushed by expectation. Mythic Thor? Straightforward and hot-tempered, but loyal. He protects the innocent, smashes giants, drinks like a king, and keeps his oaths. He's not poetic, he's protective. Think of him as the living wall between humanity and chaos. The hammer, Mjolnir. One weapon, three stories. All versions share the same soul, a short-handled, heavy warhammer that returns to its master and controls storms. But the differences? Oh, they're juicy. Marvel's Mjolnir, enchanted by Odin. Only the worthy can lift it. Forged from Uru and Nidavellir by dwarves under Atre's command. It lets Thor fly, spin lightning, and look cool while doing it. God of War's Mjolnir? No worthiness here, just raw destruction. Forged by Brock and Sindri for Odin's domination. Covered in runes, built for fear, not glory. And mythic Mjolnir? Loki sabotaged it during forging, leaving the handle short. But it's sacred. It blesses homes, marriages, even oaths. This hammer wasn't made for vanity. It was made for life and death, powers and abilities. Every Thor commands thunder, lightning, and ungodly strength. But Marvel Thor? He's the showman. Spins Mjolnir to create force fields, flies like a jet, and rains lightning like he's on stage. In God of War Thor? Brutal. Ground-shaking blows, concussive shockwaves, terrifying presence, pure domination. Mythic Thor? Old school. Doesn't fly himself, but his goat-drawn chariot sure does. His belt doubles his power, and he blesses people with Mjolnir, a mix of protector and punisher. Family and relationships. Marvel Thor. Odin and Frigga's son, Loki's brother, and Jane Foster's maybe soulmate. Family humbles him, teaches him mercy, and fuels his purpose. God of War Thor. Odin and Fjörgen's son, married to Sif, father to Magni, Modi, and Thrud. But this family? Complicated. Odin manipulates him, his children die violently, and Thor drowns in guilt. Love twisted by control. Mythic Thor. Same roots. Odin's son, married to Sif with golden hair, father of Magni, Modi, and Thrud. He's proud, fierce, and deeply protective. His family grounds him, the emotional core behind his rage. Role in society. Marvel Thor, the people's hero. Public, inspiring, headline-worthy. Fights villains in daylight. Leads the Avengers. Learns to serve, not just rule. God of War Thor. Odin's weapon. A symbol of fear, not hope. He enforces order through terror. Deep down, he hates it, but can't escape. Mythic Thor. The everyman's god. Farmers wore hammer pendants for his blessing. He fought for humans, against monsters, to keep the world safe. He's thunder made flesh. A storm that protects, not destroys. Death and destiny. Marvel Thor's story, still unfolding. He loses, learns, rises. Ragnarok isn't the end, it's his evolution. His destiny is to keep growing. God of War Thor, tragic. His cycle ends in betrayal, killed by Odin. His story is about breaking control and failing to do it in time. Mythic Thor meets destiny head-on. At Ragnarok, he slays the world serpent Jormungandr, but walks only 9 steps before dying from its venom. He wins, but still falls. Duty over survival. That's true godhood. So, who's the real Thor? For me, the mythic one. The OG who fought for humanity, not ego. And if you look closely, God of War's Thor feels like his true spiritual successor. Marvel's Thor may have the flash, but the other two have the soul. Each version tells a different truth. Marvel says, be worthy. God of War says, power can poison. Myth says, protect what matters. So which Thor speaks to you most? The shining hero, the broken storm, or the ancient protector? Drop it in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like, subscribe, and share it with another mythology nerd. Now, who should we compare next? This time, it's Tim signing out.